So now pick up the Ace of Cup suit, okay? Ace of Cups. Now look at Ace of Cups. You may have seen lovers, innocent love of lovers, okay? Everything is apart from this card of love. This is divine love coming your way. This is ultimate love. This is innocent and pure love. This is the true love card of that. Okay. So if you see the chalice has W on it, YWHW, I told you, is a God's name. Okay. Or Jehovah's call that YWHW as God's name. There is a cross sign, which is an equalizer. Cross is an equalizer that is coming in, which means no unbiased love, a fair love hai. And a white dove, peace, that's a bringer of peace. And the five streams flowing out of the cup, which is the five senses को fulfill कर रहा है. You will be so happy in and out. हर इंद्रियों को वो satisfy करता है. The yods, the flames, the little droplets of water falling, which means your love chalice is overwhelmed. And it's filling up other people's lives also. And it's an offering from grace from somewhere. And lotuses are blooming, which lotus indicates purity. Lotus indicates blooming in darkness. मतलब कीचड़ में खिलना. Lotus indicates purity. Lotus, that is pure love. That is why I said that is the kind of love this is. Okay. So wellsprings of creativity and love. A lot of creativity. When love is there, when cups is at its peak, then you're very creative. Okay. Inspiration from dreams. Dreams, why? Because the grace of God, some sudden realizations, meditation, or a love interest, but a very pure love interest. Okay. Productive career phase indicated. Something that you love, lot of job satisfaction, and all that can be indicated. Loving phase, babies may be conceived. Okay. Reverse क्या होगा? Grace unrecognized क्या होगा?
Failure.
Sorry?
Failure.
Kind of failure, matlab in what? Failure in the love.
Like
unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful.
Yeah. Matlab you are loving, but the love is not coming back to you. Unrequited love. Emotional upheaval. You're not able to be grateful on anything because you're always like, not recognizing the love that is within you. Self-love missing. Reverse है तो self-love है ही नहीं. You're only looking out for love. आपको पता नहीं, you are yourself a reservoir of love, but you forget that it is here and you keep looking and then you get affected, right? So one-sided love affair and all that. What does it do? In reverse, it will block your creativity. It will put you in emotional distress because all the things will fall down. Na? Grace fall down. So infertility. Okay. Water है, reverse है, गिर रहा है, तो infertility भी हो सकती है. Now comes ये हमारा फूल जो है divine love उसके अंदर दिल में जागा and he met his partner. Okay. So if you now look at the two of cups, you see this is more than love. They decide to commit. Lovers is not a commitment card. This is a commitment card. Okay. So sometimes when we want to, we do work with love people who want to get married and are not able to get married, then we ask them to open this card. Okay. And we write affirmations and they ask them to visualize this card. This is a card where the Leo, the fire angel, is kind of blessing the couple. Okay. It's like a fool's attire. Do you see fool was wearing this attire when he came, right? So it's like another new beginning with a partner this time. Okay. And look at the partner. She's wearing white and blue robe. मतलब emotions भी है, purity भी है. Wreath on their heads. Red, white again. So it's a very beautiful blend of commitment coming together of two people. Now ये हो गया, ठीक है? Dynamic love, merging of opposites, connecting. These are the keywords. Okay. Ace of जो cups है उसका keyword है follow your heart. Phrase है, key phrase. ठीक है? Now number 3, अभी क्या होगा, अब शादी होगी ऑब्वियसली, ठीक है, तो when the couple has
Celebration.
agreed, couple has committed to each other, तो इंडिया थोड़ी है पेरेंट्स ही कमिट करेंगे और बताएंगे ना, so it is like commitment हुआ है, अब पार्टी होगी. So now, oh sorry, I forgot to say the reverse of two of cups, right? So two of cups reverse would be separation, commitment which you're not sure about. You're not sure, but you're committing. किसी प्रेशर में आके कमिट कर रहे हैं, पूछना उन लोगों को अगर ये रिवर्स आए, या कमिट तो कर रहे हैं किसी की वजह से, आर यू हैप्पी इन दिस कमिटमेंट? ओके, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सार रिलेशनशिप्स, इमोशनल imbalance. Now 3, celebration card. This is 3 of cups. I see 2 people are wearing red, one is wearing white, one is wearing white inside. So it looks like pure maiden ladies, with fruits, harvest, matlab hope of, growth, abundance. They are celebrating the success of this relationship. Remember, relationship success, nothing to do with abundance as such. And they are celebrating, rejoicing, and enjoying with each other. Joy, union. ये कार्ड जितनी बार आया है उतनी बार ऐसा, मतलब किसी के लिए जब मैंने पढ़ा है, I've told them, यार आप लोग कुछ reunion plan कर रहे हो, or something like, are you planning to meet your friends or relatives that you're close to and all? And they say, yeah, we're just about to enter a marriage, हमको invitation, we're gonna be next week there. So it's like very close. You will see that they're either about to enter into the stage where they'll meet people, they'll be with people they want to be with. So joy of union, family card, good social health, and plenty of parties. यहाँ पे they are holding 3 cups. Okay, the party is too much. तो अगर ये reverse होगा तो क्या होगा? सोचो.
Dispatch.
Party.
Excess of indulgence.
Excellent, Swati. Excess, overindulgence. और क्या होगा? आप खूब पार्टी कर रहे हो. You've forgotten कि आप party, life has become a party, big party, and you're not realizing that, and you may be hanging out with people who may not be good influence on you. Okay, remember this. So maybe you need to check your company. You need to check, are you partying too much? You're spending too much. Remember, emotional spending होगी यहाँ पे. Impulsive, ये सब भी होगा. खाना पीना, indulgence, ठीक है? So you'll have to check on that. Compulsive buying, over expenditure, it may echo its upright position. So sometimes like this, so too much of it. Now comes, अभी शादी भी हो गई, तो शादी के बाद क्या होता है? Celebration इसका कीवर्ड है, ठीक है? Feeling gratitude, blissful peace, ये सब. Now शादी हो गई, क्या हुआ था शादी के बाद?
हनीमून.
अबे हनीमून पीरियड तो निकल गया इसमें. उसके बाद
The 4th card you're saying?
4th card. You just focus on what happened after marriage. Marriage में बहुत सब कुछ सेट है, ठीक है? हनीमून करके आ गए, अब लाइफ में घुस गए, साल भर भी बीत गया. Now what? What is the first thing that starts happening?
The reality check.
अभी boredom शुरू हो गया. Yeah, I have to be with one person only in all parties. I can't do all the dating I used to do. I can't do all the fun. I can't do the prank calls, crank calls. I can't do so many things. I just have to stick to this. And there are so many responsibilities here. Oh God, I have to do this all the time. These are the thoughts that run in a newly wed person, right? So, and they don't want to take more. So look at this card. Okay. So what is happening? 3 cups are in line. Okay. 3 cups जो मतलब उसकी लाइफ के सारे इमोशंस, 3 जो इमोशंस से कलेक्ट किए एकदम सेट है, कोई भी स्पिल्ड नहीं है, और 4th उसको ऑफरिंग मिल रही है, पर वो क्लोज करके अपना बैठा है बिकॉज ही जस्ट फील्स कंप्लीटली बोर्ड. ही एक्सपेक्ट्स मोर फ्रॉम लाइफ, सो ही डजंट फील सेटल्ड. हालांकि 4th कार्ड नंबर 4 is supposed to bring stability, right? But because emotions always rule your mind, emotions are the very important factor in our lives. That's why there's an entire suit on emotions, because you will not be able to secure yourself if emotion is there. So 4 in general brings stability. Wands देखो, pentacle देखो, सब देखो, लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या है, वो stable है, उसको दिख ही नहीं रहा मैं stable हूँ. He's just feeling bored. he wants more stimulation in life. So यार ये तो expected है, predictable है. I don't want something that is predictable. Okay, so feelings have stopped flowing. Passion is missing in this card. There has crept dissatisfaction. Time for re-evaluation. Short holiday could be beneficial. बोलते हैं ना couple को, you go for a short holiday. You need new perspective. You need new ways of, you know, encouraging each other into this relationship. तो ये इस कार्ड में होता है. अब ये काम के लिए आए तो मतलब आपको जो जॉब मिल रही है वो आपको नहीं लेनी है, डिस्पाइट उसमें सब कुछ है, ऑल बेनिफिट्स आर देयर, बट सिक्योरिटी भी है, but you don't want it because your heart is not in that job. So that is the kind of thing it will come.
So Shrija, is it a positive card?
I say this is a negative card or a positive card. This is like a stagnant card. So yes, to a certain extent, to a certain degree, thoda negativity hai isme. Because it is the beginning of procrastination. It is the beginning of the thing that you're not accepting, you're not grateful, you're not graceful, you're not finding creative new ways of doing things, you are bored. So it's like bored जब होते हैं ना, उसका intensity क्या होता है? Disinterested और आगे बढ़ता चला गया तो repulsive और आगे बढ़ता चला गया तो hatred. ठीक है ना? Hatred आगे बढ़ता चला गया, emotions का intensity देखो. ऐसे ही तो बढ़ता है ना. पहले you're disinterested, you're bored, then you start yuck, disgust होने लगता है उस चीज से. So this is how you come out of a relationship. This is the starting of something negative. So it is good to point out and give solutions here. Doubt and misguided need for security must be evaluated. Doubt है, मैं secured feel नहीं कर रहा हूँ, तो क्यों secured feel नहीं कर रहा हूँ? Maybe the language of love is different if it's a spouse relationship cards you're picking up. So you will have to find ways out. Don't lead them. Don't just say things because you follow something in your relationship. Just stick to the card. Remember this. ठीक है? हम लोग preachers नहीं हैं. I'm an emotional intelligence teacher. मुझे अपने आप को रोकना पड़ता है sometimes. I'm not a preacher. I'm a card reader. I'm going to consult and give guidance that is only there in the card. I'll be creative in that. If I've read something, I will help them. But I will not keep suggesting them so many things that I do because maybe it's not working for them. ठीक है? So आपको वहां एक रोक लगाना होगा. You need to give them certain ways to see new things in the couple. Okay? New things. आपको तो ask them to practice gratitude. उनको ये 3 कप दिखाओ जो उनकी लाइफ में पॉजिटिव है. ठीक है? और उनको स्टिम्युलेट करने के लिए उनको वेज उनको खोजने दो. What stimulates you? What excites you? They will come up with spa. Excitement comes when both of us are doing couple spa, or when you know both of us are traveling, or when she respects my mom. That's when I love her. When this happens, they will come up with their own language of love. Then you can suggest measures based on what they say. But this is a card where you need to reevaluate. The client is going haywire in emotions. Good question that was. Reverse क्या होगा? Fear of being alone, needing challenges, new opportunities. Reverse क्या है कि वो उसको डर भी है कि मेरे सब इमोशंस चले जाएंगे, मैं अकेला हो जाऊंगा, लेकिन उसको साथ साथ में न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटी चाहिए, कुछ न्यू चाहिए, कुछ यूनिक चाहिए. Okay, so he's basically unhappy because of that. Okay, now अभी जब भी हम ग्रेटफुल नहीं होते हैं जो हमारे पास है उसके लिए और हम आगे बढ़ जाते हैं, ओके, विद दिस काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग, तो क्या होता है नेक्स्ट? अगर सबने शटर ऑफ किया है तो किसको पढ़ा रही हूँ? इतनी बोरिंग हूं मैं. एक अभिलाषा जी दिख रही थी, वो भी नहीं दिख रही है. उनको देख के बोल रही थी मैं. हाँ.
अरे वो कुक को बताना था ना क्या बोल.
अच्छा, बता दो, ऑन रखो, म्यूट कर दो खुद को. ओके, नीता जी, वेयर आर यू? अंजुबी तो दिखती ही नहीं है.
Because I just came from physiotherapy and he said कि तुमको आपको you have to lie down only. I'm so sorry.
तो lie down. It's okay. Just lie down.
Sorry.
Lie down. Don't get
So
up.
I just
lie down.
switched off my camera. Yeah.
हाँ, ठीक है. Please lie down. Just listen to it.
I'm listening.
It's okay, I'll understand. Okay, then 5 of cups. क्या होगा when we are not grateful in a relationship? हमारा फूल हम शादी किया है इस particular suit में, ठीक है? And he got bored. And now he let go of what he had. So what he had spilled. जो 3 कप आपने four of cups में देखे थे ना, वो spilled है यहाँ पे. The cups you can see, right? So look at your cards. This is a very important card. This is a sorrow card. Remember, it's a sorrow card. It's a grief card. So 3 of जो cups हैं, 3 cups spilled हो गए. 2 cup अभी भी पीछे हैं पर वो उसको देख नहीं पा रहे. He's wearing a black cloak. Black cloak में पहनने का मतलब he's completely withdrawn and this is solid sorrow. मतलब बहुत opaque sadness जिसको पार भी नहीं कर सकते. We cannot show him the light for now. हालांकि and number 5. Remember, number 5 always brings some challenges. So you can see this person is turned backwards and he's not even facing the society. He's so much in grief and he's looking at the spilled, cups for so long because उसका दुख इतना हो रहा है कि he's not able to see जो है बचा हुआ मेरे पास. So उसको सिर्फ turn around करना है कि okay, now let's take. I understand. Give him time to grieve over things that he's lost, but at the same time अपने माइंड में सोचो क्यों लूज हुआ. 4 of cups, redundancy. तो उसको ये याद दिलाना है कि what do you value? Do you value these things? We have to come back to his value. We have to remind him that you have to be grateful for what you have, and yet you have something salvaged. तो अब उसमें से आपको निकालना है कि क्या बचा है. उसकी ये जो डायरेक्शन है उसको बदलने का काम हम लोग करेंगे. We are the ether, right? Remember. So we are going to help him see what is there behind him. Okay? We are at the same time reminding him that there is no point being restless, seeking more when you have something. Seeking more is okay, but at the same time, value what you have, right? And finding harmony. This is what we are going to help him in. Okay? So
is it a grief card?
Yeah, it is a grief card. And
So grief
is,
means some like the loss of a deer or something. No, emotions. Only emotions.
नहीं मैं बता रही हूँ. It can be loss of dear one. It can be. Grief is not only for death of somebody. Grief, a person going through breakup also goes through the 5 stages of grief.
Right.
5 stages of grief. A person, actually it is very real, but people don't pay attention. अब देखो कोई की डेथ होती है, सब पहुंच जाते हैं, 5 स्टेजेस पार करवाते हैं लोग मिलके. अनफॉर्चुनेटली जब किसी का ब्रेकअप होता है वो सेम 5 फेजेस से गुजर रहा होता है, बट कोई नहीं आता है, because this is they don't think apart from some friends, they'll not understand. But grief can be for various things. It could be loss of something very dear to you, her, or anything that is materialistic.
Emotions. Emotions.
Yeah. So grieving over emotional wounds, dashing of beliefs or ideals. किसी का emotions business loss की वजह से भी हो सकता है. They lost a business very, very dear to them. They were emotionally involved in that business and they lost it. So you will have to see what is still salvageable. क्या बचा सकते हैं, ठीक है? Deep down there is awareness of loss. Okay, in this card. Reverse. It's a good card to get in reverse. Unhappy time will come to an end. He will soon see. Okay. You can try to restore the faith in relationships. Okay. So very important to restore because ये person hopeless हो चुका है. पहले तो value नहीं किया, बोर हो गया, अभी spill हो गई. Okay. अब क्या करेगा? अब क्या होता है? हम लोग क्या करते थे जब we used to fight with our husbands or lecture उसको करके, we would go to our parents' place, our happy place, and we'll revisit our childhood memories, relive करते थे. We were so happy then. We were so, उस वक्त value नहीं किया उसको. Now, when the reality started striking, तब you go back to your parents' place, your sisters, and wow, we were so happy then. We were happy with less also. We were like this, we were like that, right? And it feels good. Feels good, right? So यही होगा अब pool के साथ. वो number 6 में enter करेगा. This is like going down the memory lane. Okay, look at this card. Beautiful. You एक पुराना घर पीछे है.
नहीं, there is one point कि cup
Yeah.
of 5 of cup में मतलब
हाँ.
reverse in
Going
career,
down.
financial and family में it's a good card.
हाँ मतलब नहीं गुड तुम समझो 5 of cups आया प्रॉब्लम तो आई है.
Yeah.
लेकिन अगर उल्टा आया है तो आप प्रॉब्लम से निकल जाएंगे. होप है, आप उसको रिस्टोर कर
There
सकते
is
हैं.
a hope in 3 मतलब 3 categories में hope दिखेगा.
हाँ तुम
Okay.
फूल की कहानी को याद रखो. 5 of cups क्यों आया? 4 of cup में वैल्यू नहीं किया जो 3
Okay.
था, वो
हम्म.
3 यहाँ स्पिल हुआ. राइट, अभी 2 है, उसको देखना है उसको कि 2 है. ठीक है, उल्टा आएगा तो पॉसिबिलिटी कि वो देखेगा.
Okay.
सीधा आएगा तो आपको बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी उसमें. ठीक है.
Okay.
Now 6 of cups. Memories, going down the memory lane, meeting your people, old ones, maybe young ones. Okay. Also, it's an inner child card. Meeting your inner child, nurturing your inner child. Okay. Going into the memory lane. Old house is shown in वहाँ पे. और सारे cups में देखो white lilies है. Okay, which means pure memories, pure love. Now moving towards pure emotions. So, and also going maybe, going to your children and spending time with your children. It could be that. Okay, whatever gives you peace and happiness again, because you are in the sorrow card. Okay, और वहां से आपको निकलने के लिए ये सपोर्ट जरूरी है. Okay, meeting an old friend. Okay, anything could be there. So
And what is
indicates
the cross
past.
that?
Sorry,
What is the cross signifies? The cross.
the cross. ये बहुत लोगों ने मेरे को पूछा है. It is just an indicator of the gate which is past. Okay, past का gate की तरफ जा रहे हैं. So this is
अच्छा, ये पूरा
not
picture
present.
is past.
Yeah, it's the past, and it's not the cross as in the cross. Okay, the cancellation of the past नहीं है ये. Just going towards the gate which is past. So memory indicates past catching up with you. Past lovers, childhood memories, old friends may come in to help. Past efforts at work will be rewarded. Okay, it can also mean that कि आपने पहले कभी किसी चीज पे काम किया and it will be rewarded. क्योंकि यहाँ पे आप देखो एक ट्रॉफी जैसे वो दे रहा है किसी को. ठीक है. So honored, you are honored because of your past work. Can be. ठीक है. Now reverse क्या होगा? Too much stuck in the past. Past cords need to be cut, need a fresh start. You're too much in your past. You always keep mentioning, मैंने ऐसे किया था, मैंने वैसे किया था. Now it's time for you to come out, okay, of it. So in upright position, it is kind of a contentment card, okay, because you feel contentment is not the key word though. It is memory the key word. Okay, going in the memory lane is what is the key word. But a person feels little happy and joyful in this card. Now comes, abhi usko samajh mein aaya, okay, everything is connected. All relations I never paid attention to in number 4. They were celebrating for me in number 3, and I didn't pay attention to them. I lost them in number 5. Number 6 got me out of trouble. And you know what? Interestingly, today number 6 ke liye I was, मेरा टाइम पास में चाहे बीमार हूँ, मुझे सोना पड़े, आई एम ऑलवेज विद माय जर्नल डूइंग समथिंग. सो टुडे आई वाज नोटिंग कारगिल वॉर के नंबर्स, ओके, एंड बाबरी मस्जिद केस नंबर्स. एंड सरप्राइजिंगली both of them, when they were declared, मतलब न्यूमरोलॉजी के हिसाब से, when they were declared to be in our favor, it was number 6. We won the case on number 6. Kargil war ended number 6. So surprising how it happens. I've noted it down. I'll blog about it. It's beautiful, how numbers come together. So this 6 number always takes you out of trouble. So that is what happened. Past cause needs to be cut, needs a fresh start. Now 7th cup ka card 7th wala dekhiye. What is happening? You see how disillusioned he feels. Okay, I've not taken that out. But anyways, look at the card. Look at the imagery. You have phantom coming out from one. You have snake coming out from one. You have wealth coming out from one. This person is in the clouds and he's looking at these cups, hoping, ki these are my illusions. They are going to be falsifying dreams. Isko kehte hain na, bas illusions. वो सब ट्रू होने वाले हैं, बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड पॉसिबिलिटीज है। नंबर 6 से भी निकला ही है, एंड ही वांट्स टू नाउ लीप इनटू द फ्यूचर, he wants to recreate his whole world, so he's full of choices and lot of hopes. Okay, लेकिन क्या होता है, all that glitters is not gold. ये phrase इस कार्ड में लिख लीजिए. Okay, all that glitters is not gold, it's fairy gold. तो आपको जो लग रहा है वो जरूरी नहीं है वो ट्रूथ हो. So please evaluate your choices. Be a little pragmatic. Remember, when we are too much in swords, when we are too much in the mind space, तो problem होती है. In wands, जब हम ज्यादा aspirational कर देते हैं, burnout हो जाता है. Similarly, in emotions, जब हम बहुत emotional होने लगते हैं, तो हमारा सारा जो system है वो balance से हिल जाता है. 6 तक तो आप balanced किए अपने आप को, लेकिन now you are again going towards the imbalance. Now you have choices. Right now, this person needs air element so that he can make some intellectually sound choices. Emotions से choice अगर बनाएगा, तो he will not be able to make the right choice, right? For example, students who want to study further, now they are good artists, but will becoming an artist pay off? That an air element person will ask. Okay, you want to become a music person, you love music, okay. But will music really pay you your salary, pay your bills? Okay, so what will pay your bills? This will be a question asked by an air element. So ये वाला है ना, बचना है इस कार्ड से. Multitude of possibilities will slip away when you pin them down. आप चाहते हो ये भी ले लूं, वो भी ले लूं, scattering of energies. You have to not make an emotional choice. You have to wait and watch, or get a counsel, like a king of swords, like somebody who is wise person in your wise person in your life, balanced person in your life. सबका एक कोर सर्कल होता है, राइट? उस कोर सर्कल में एक बैलेंस पर्सन होता है, वाइज पर्सन होता है, उसको मार्क करना होता है. तो जब भी ऐसा सिचुएशन में फंसे, we go to the person, take advice and counsel. So you will say, tell them, I suggest that you go to your wise counsel, go to somebody, take more opinions on this choice. And I would also suggest that you wait and watch. Are you becoming too emotionally impulsive in taking this decision? ठीक है, आप emotionally, for example, I'll tell you one of my client. Now she came to me, she was in a live-in, she was not in a live-in, she was in a relationship. And she told me that I want to move in with my partner without marriage. I said, that's fine. Abhi to ek mahine pehle, she had come to me, should I say yes to him or not? एक महीने की relationship में she wants to move in. It struck me. But then this came in. We cannot say what strikes us. हम उसको हाँ ही बोलेंगे अगर टैरो हाँ बोलेगा. But मुझे कितना भी odd लगे, मुझे उसको हाँ बोलना था अगर टैरो हाँ बोलता. But ये कार्ड आया. What I told her, I said, okay, you just wait for some time. फिर एक टाइम कार्ड निकाला, कुछ टाइम आया, 4-5 months you wait. So she said, okay, fine, I'll wait for 5 months. How does it matter? ठीक है. She went away. 3 months later, she messaged me. We had a breakup. Imagine if she would have started living in. The sorrow would have been immense. Things get entangled. So you need to understand. कौन गया है? Abhilasha ji. So you need to understand this very, very well. कि how do we work around this card? You adopt a way.
फोन बंद हो गया था.
हाँ, कोई बात नहीं. We're just discussing 7 of Cups.
Okay.
कब निकले आप? 7 of Cups में निकले?
हाँ. Evaluate your
Good.
choices. Yeah.
Ah, right. So exploration, okay, and there can be deception. Remember this. Where did Aarti go? She here? Yeah, and deception can be in this card. Now reverse क्या होगा? अभी तक तो नीचे से देख रहे थे, अब बादलों में से उस पे गिर ही जाओगे अपने deception में. So getting lost due to deception, carried away with the possibilities only. मैं ये भी कर लूं, मैं ये भी कर लूं, मैं ये भी कर लूं. Now you've fallen down in your own choices. So reverse is even more negative. By the time they come to you, they've already done these choices. They've already fallen into the trap. Okay. So how do you salvage them? What suggestion will you give them? What guidance will you give them from major arcana? Think. You have to connect the dots. Think. कार्ड नहीं आया है तो भी मेडिटेशन दे सकते हो, गाइडेंस दे सकते हो. कौन सा गाइडेंस होगी अगर वो गिर ही गया उन सब चीजों में?
Hierophant का guidance देंगे क्या? He needs somebody to suggest him and to get him to the correct direction again.
Yes, yes. That Hierophant suggestion upright में भी दे सकते हो. Upright में दोगे तो ज्यादा better होगा क्योंकि वो अभी गिर ही चुका है. Reverse आ गया ना, गिर गया तो क्या करोगे? Temperance दोगे.
Strength.
Temperance. Strength तो कोई चीज को करने के लिए चाहिए, पर यहाँ पर अब इसको moderation चाहिए. क्योंकि इसने गिर गया है तो अब इसको wait and watch, test the waters and walk. ये उसको करना पड़ेगा. कोई कुछ बोला?
Yeah, lover
हाँ.
का नहीं.
Lover इसमें क्यों?
Okay. Balance for love, for peace.
नहीं. Love क्यों? Choices is not necessarily for love, right?
Okay.
Lovers is two people. मतलब and that too there is a mount in between them. अब कप्स का आया है और वो गिर गया है प्रॉब्लम में, तो आप उसको दोगे टेम्परेंस, ठीक है, बैलेंस, मॉडरेशन. आप उसमें देखो जो ट्रायंगल है, जो लाइफ फोर्स है, जो फायर एलिमेंट है, ट्रायंगल वो स्क्वायर के अंदर में है. स्क्वायर क्या है? द स्टेबिलिटी फैक्टर. और फायर उसके अंदर में है, इनर चेस्ट, इनर हार्ट चक्र. दैट मींस देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ स्टेबलाइजिंग दैट थिंग. तो वो आपको करना होगा.
Tolerance.
हाँ, टॉलरेंस. 8 ऑफ कप्स. नाउ सी,
टेम्परेंस में कप भी है ना,
हाँ,
इसलिए हम
Now,
देंगे. दैट इज
Sorry?
द रीजन विल गिव. टेम्परेंस में अगर
कप
कप
भी
है,
है, कप भी है,
तो
राइट.
दैट इज द
और वो
रीजन.
कप से बैलेंस करके वो स्पिल कर रहा है.
हाँ,
हाँ, that is another reason. Yes, good,
okay.
very good observation. Yes, so 8 of cups हो गया. अब comes 7 of cups हो गया.
7 of
Now
cups.
comes 8 of cups. Okay, you have a waning moon and you have a full moon. Okay,
Oh.
waning moon wants rest, surrender, recoupment, retreat from thing. Waning moon. कल waning moon था and I was actually resting. I posted it also on Insta because see how things are. And full moon. Okay, new moon. Sorry, new moon and full moon. What does it do? Full moon क्या करता है?
Start of the something.
New opportunity. ये अगर मैं कहूँ तो this is like a new moon. मतलब
New
kind
beginning.
of हाँ, new moon is हाँ, you've got a way to new beginning. लेकिन आप फिर क्या कर रहे हो? You're making that same mistake again. You see how your cups are all stacked, but one is missing. Something is missing. So this person will come to you. नहीं, मेरे में कोई problem नहीं है, but फिर भी something is missing. There is some
Is it?
emptiness.
लेकिन मेरे को जो दिख रहा है, what my stories goes कि वो हताश हो चुका है and he is going, सब थक के he is going alone to meditate or सब छोड़ के जा रहा है.
Excellent, Neeta ji. Excellent. Very good observation. So yes, ये mountains की तरफ जा रहा है. हालांकि red robe पहना है, red shoes पहना है.
Materialistic.
इसका मतलब है कि spirituality की वजह से नहीं जा रहा है.
ले जा रहा है.
कुछ पाने के लिए जा रहा है.
फिर again
पाना है.
material thing.
हाँ, लेकिन ये जरूर आपने सही पकड़ा कि हताश है हर चीज से. मतलब he wants more. He says, these kind of people talk like मेरे पास सब कुछ है पर कुछ missing है. Okay, I have everything. Somewhere I feel empty, void है. So this is because there's one cup missing. Okay, for that he is wanting to seek outside, but he will climb one mountain, there will be another mountain. He'll climb one other mountain, there will be another mountain waiting for him. So it's like unnecessary का voyage he's doing. ये travel card भी हो सकता है, हाँ, by the way. Solo travel card भी हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Stick है इसके हाथ में, he's moving forward and all that. But this can be an empty voyage. कुछ मिलेगा कि नहीं, कुछ sure नहीं है, ठीक है? But हाँ, he is a seeker, so he will seek. और material seeking के through ही sometimes हम spiritual seeking करते हैं. Okay? Moving away from a situation or relationship due to too much emotional investment. Okay? Sometimes success that has come seems empty and futile. Trips don't seem to make you happy. This trip may not make him seem to be very happy because he's not getting what he wants, right? Reverse emotional confusion, exhaustion, depression, moving away from people, needing help of some sort. Remember, emotions to its intensity will be depression. Okay, so this is not really a depression card per se, but it is moving towards it. अगर reverse है तो you're moving towards it because you're so you know every effort that you make to satisfy yourself is not satisfying you, and everything has lost its meaning suddenly. And though you have all the material benefits, you have relationships, you don't feel satisfied. So it's a very tricky stage to be in. Okay. So then our fool is now like that, and he's doing a lot of soul searching. You know, बाहर चीजों के लिए पीछे भागा, लोगों के पीछे भागा, relationship के पीछे भागा, पर उसको कुछ नहीं मिला. But then he understood what is it that he needs to be really happy. Okay. This is a pleasure card. So what do you think he learned? Tell me, what do you think he learned? हम क्या सीखते हैं अचानक से रिलेशनशिप में इधर उधर भागते फिरते? अपनी जिंदगी को देखिए. We all reflect on our own life. What did you learn?
See towards the bright side.
To be happy and content with whatever he has, with whatever he possesses, and to look everything with stability. किसी को ज़्यादा ऊपर नीचे नहीं रखना है, सबको बराबर रखना है. मतलब समभाव.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Whatever
very good
we have, we should be content in with our things.
Whatever
जो हमारे पास है
उसको, और उसको क्या पोजीशन दिया है इसने? 9 of आप सब में देखो कप्स नीचे है, मतलब उसने इमोशंस को उतनी इंपॉर्टेंस ही नहीं दी थी, पर अभी उसको समझ में आया, ग्रैटिट्यूड उसको आया, एंड ही इज नाउ पुट देम एज ट्रॉफीज. व्हाट आई हैव इज हियर एज ट्रॉफीज. वो हर इमोशन को डील करना उसको समझ में आ गया, इवन सैडनेस को भी. Even that is placed there because he know I can deal with it. Acceptance
in everything.
However, if you look at him, this is a pleasure card, okay? Because he's laid everything down. He's wearing a white robe, but he has a red turban on his head. So he's feeling little proud, you know. See, look at my life now. So many emotions. होता है ना, ज़्यादा gratitude practice करके you feel so content. At the same time, you have this little proud that comes in. Pride in things that you have, Gaurav, ऐसा. So he feels like he's like the king, though he's not, but he feels like he's the king. You see, he's crossed his heart chakra because he feels that I can't take anymore. I have it all. Okay. अब ये stage में क्या होता है ना, when you are in this stage, what starts happening is you start procrastinating. हाँ, आरती.
This can also narrate one more story, like the 8 of Cups. He's moving away from situations and everything, and he's trying to find out that missing cup, the 8th cup. And in his journey, maybe yes, when he returns, he's so successful that he's just not got the 8 cups, but he's also got an extra mile. So this can even be a display of his success.
No, yes, it can be a display of his success, but I'll tell you one thing in this. If 8 of Cups को आप positively देखने लगेंगे, then you will see this is a journey of emotions. It's a journey of emotions. Yes, he's gone out of the journey. He's gone out to moving out to get something. Okay, लेकिन he's not accepting what he has and उसको relish नहीं कर पा रहा है. क्योंकि उसको relish नहीं कर पा रहा है, वो हमेशा खोजते ही रहेगा. हाँ, इसके तुरंत बाद ये आ रहा है तो you can say मिल गया, ठीक है. बट ये इमोशंस की जर्नी है, ये फ्रूटलेस जर्नी भी हो सकती है. अपराइट में इट इज जनरली कि आपको कंटेंटमेंट मिल ही नहीं रहा है जो आपके पास है. जैसे पैसों को हमने देखा ना, जब शेयर करोगे तो बढ़ेगा, होल्ड करोगे तो नहीं बढ़ेगा. इसमें आप बाहर भटकोगे तो नहीं बढ़ेगा, अंदर झांकोगे तो मिलेगा.
So it can be knowing how to value yourself.
Value yourself. Emotions किधर है? बाहर है? Happy. कोई तुमको प्यार करता है, किधर फील होता है?
दिल में, सोल में,
inside.
सोल में. वो हम उसकी थॉट से भी कर सकते क्रिएट, राइट? दैट मीन्स इमोशन मेरे अंदर में है, तो मैं बाहर क्यों भटक रहा हूँ? ठीक है, तो इसमें यू कैन से कि वो तुम्हारे को अगर थॉट आए तो, लेकिन फिर तुम्हारा मोड क्या होगा? एस्केपिस्ट. कुछ भी चाहिए निकलो यहाँ से, बाहर से लेकर आओ. ये कह रहा है कि इट्स इंट्रिंसिक, इट्स नॉट एक्सट्रिंसिक. इन टैरो दिस कार्ड इंडिकेट्स इट इज इंट्रिंसिक. इसलिए जब हम लोग भी कर रहे थे तो बोले ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, यू नो, बिकॉज़ वी ऑल लाइक टू गो आउट. And travel is okay. But in this, what for is he traveling? He may, आपके पास कार्ड आएंगे, ये कार्ड निकलेगा, वो बोलेंगे अच्छा मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैं ये ट्रिप कर लूं तो शायद मेरा ये काम बन जाए. अगर ये आए ना, उसको नहीं बोलना है कि नहीं, यू थिंक, रीथिंक अबाउट योर ट्रिप, मे बी यू नॉट गेट, मे बी अभी टाइम नहीं है. ये कार्ड आएगा तो इमीडिएटली आप नहीं उसको बोलेंगे कि जाइए. ओके, गॉट माय पॉइंट आरती? No, she's hanging. So now comes this. Okay? So he's understood the art of taming his emotions. He's also displaying it so well. And realization, as she said correctly, is come from this seeking, endless seeking. उससे उसको realize हुआ कि नहीं यार बॉस, ये तो अंदर ही है, ये बाहर है ही नहीं. ठीक है? तो जब उसको समझ में आया कि ये अंदर ही है, उसने उसको डिस्प्ले करना शुरू किया. लेकिन इस कार्ड में वो इतना फुलनेस में है, इतने हेल्थ में है. Success is for the emotional success is so much at high. Creativity is flowing through him. There is a little red turban on his thing, which shows that he's very proud of what he has created and emotionally speaking. But इसमें भी एक cheat है, okay? इसमें भी एक वो है. So what is that? ये इतना satisfied हो गया कि stopped working towards, the ultimate gaining of emotions is spirituality. Emotions का peak क्या है? To move towards freedom, detachment. Okay, so he's kind of attaching himself to the emotion. Though he's wearing a white, he's understood it's internal, everything is understood. But what has happened is he's become a little laid back. ऐसे लोग ना, if you look at them, they are a little chubby. They gain weight also. Because they're quite satisfied and comfortable and comfort zone may have. They've understood, no, what to do with emotions. So that can be the thing. Reverse क्या होगा? Warning against complacency. Complacency का मतलब क्या होता है? हाँ.
In our whenever we do a corporate course, उसमें हम लोग जब body language के बारे में पढ़ते हैं, and if we say that the hands are crossed, we even feel that the success is at the top of us, and we feel that we are the one who's the most correct person. So iske cross hands are even talking about his supremacy above everything.
Yes, that's what he feels. तो वो उसके माथे पे कहीं ना कहीं आ ही गया है, और वो उसकी वजह से वो laid back हो रहा है और वो मूव ही नहीं करना चाह रहा है. See, that is why we can't say this is a contentment card. You said it right. So इसीलिए इसको contentment card नहीं कहते. हाँ, इसको कहते हैं कि he's learned other thing. White robe आ गया है, which means he's learned to value his emotions. जो वो अब तक value नहीं कर रहा था, value कर रहा है, उसमें rejoice भी कर रहा है. लेकिन mind, the red turban on the head देने का मतलब, और closed hands, which is also closing his heart chakra, by the way, says that he's not doing anything about it. Rather, he's got attached with this position right now. और number 9 is completion. So number 9 में contentment आना चाहिए, pleasure नहीं आना चाहिए, but नहीं आया contentment. Emotions का, आप कोई भी job में जब emotionally happy होते हो, what do you say? Oh, I'm contented. आप बच्चे के साथ होते हो, बच्चा खाना खा लेता है and you feel like वो सो गया है. You feel, oh, today, though you are tired, but you say, I'm satisfied, I'm contented. That should be the feeling, na? Not just pleasure, अरे बच्चा खेल रहा है, I'm enjoying. Look at my kid, he's so cute, he's so good. तो ये हो गया आपका pleasure seeking. Okay, so अभी तक ये pleasure seeking है. So reverse warning against complacency. Complacency मतलब आप कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हो लाइफ में, जो है जैसा है ठीक है, आगे हमको कुछ करना ही नहीं है, बैठे रहना है types. ठीक है? Don't let success go to your head. Okay, this is the warning that you will give in 9 of Cups. Now 10 of Cups को देखो. अभी ये देखो, ये कितना different है. This is called contentment card in tarot. This is family card and this is gratitude card again. Contentment, ये भी हम देते हैं families को. Sometimes we just draw this or Xerox it and we give it to them. Rainbow of Cups. ठीक है? Rainbow of emotions in a family. But all acceptance, playful. The couple is happy. The committed couple in number 2 finally has realized it is only in sharing your emotions and accepting your emotions and feeling it together what can give you contentment. Okay, so this is lasting happiness. This is and what else can you say? Abhi ye wala jo hai, does he have to leave his family and go out for any happiness? According to emotional journey, it said number 10 is the ultimate card for happiness, when happiness is shared with somebody, when you belong somewhere. Yes, 9, जैसे 9 of Pentacles was self-love, यहाँ पे भी self-love card है, Ace. You need to love yourself, respect yourself. That's why the journey. But at the same time, in emotions also, you can't just get stuck. You can't get attached too much. जैसे pentacle को hold नहीं करना होता है. Attachment and emotions is not right. So you share. You are okay with happy with each other, and you have to create this happiness. This is wealth of cups. Okay. So ultimate happiness is in belonging also. And yes, you need to also be satisfied with what you have. Yes, Aarti.
This can also be
meditation
Yeah.
card.
This can be given as meditation. Yes, Aarti.
This can also be presumed as that this 10 of cups, the rainbow, is the open sky, and the couple is thanking the universe for blessing them with the happy family. And they are even welcoming whatever is coming their way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a gratitude card. It is. And they're very thankful to the universe, and they are praying in together, and they are opening their arms and they're welcoming things. Yes. It's a very open card. Yes, and this can be Abhilashaji given for meditation. Affirmations can be written on the rainbow and given beautifully. Okay. Move from a much. अच्छा, अब ये reverse में क्या होगा? Emotional disruption, losses, quarrels.
Shattered.
Huh?
Shattered.
Shattered is not that word, but emotional disruption. Quarrels हो सकता है, conflicts हो सकता है couple में, family में. Contentment का थोड़ा सा contentment obviously आएगा ही नहीं, satisfaction होगा ही नहीं. तो क्या होगा? Move from a much loved situation or a sense of loss because others are moving away. Maybe because आपके लिए ये है joy and contentment, ये आपको नहीं मिल सकता है because your people are moving away. You know, distance हो रहा है. आप जिस चीज को, जो पिक्चर आपने perfect picture draw की थी, वो life में नहीं हो रहा है. So this can create dissatisfaction.
Dissatisfaction.
Okay? So then you have to move them towards self-love. Again, Ace. 10 है ना? 10 के बाद Ace आता है ना? Move them towards self-love, divine love. Okay?
Oh, that's a circle.
It's a circle.
Ace of love, divine love.
ठीक है? जूही ठीक है?
चाय में
Okay.